What's up, boys? Today we're going to be trying out a GIGA Chain Lightning Sorceress. So we've got a base of 2 lightning bolts on the Chain Lightning. We've got a base of 3 chaining, which scales with a force stat. So we're going to be trying to get a bunch of that. To go with that, we've got the Mark of the Warlock. Even though we're not really going into summon-based stuff, this has a very powerful tier 5 trait for buffing force. And then I think a bit of multi-strike on the way to that as well. We've got some scaling force and damage based on damage dealt, permanent movement speed based on healing, combined with 2 rings to help heal us a bit, and then some attack speed based on that movement speed, some more healing and damage, and a bunch of multi-strike for even more chain lightnings. First up, we are going the Kugelblitz, since that has an upgrade that adds a chain lightning effect to it. Naturally, there's just unavoidable deaths early on, so we'll take some defense to help with that. Then we will grab some health to help with that. Bit of damage. And then movement speed to help us avoid stuff. More unavoidable deaths, unfortunately. Just seems to be how the early game is currently. Here we want the force for extra chain lightning, and then probably this one for a good mix of defensive stats and some movement. So we can banish that, and then we can go ahead and grab this one since that's the only one I would take in that category. So up here, we want this one for force and some fun stats over there, attack speed and multi-strike, and then probably just that one for some damage and multi-strike together. We can banish that, memories that, and then re-roll into something impactful here. We can banish that. Okay, movement speed and defensive stats, that should help a bit, I hope. And then we'll go ahead and grab this, wait on the health penalty for a little bit. Just try and get that movement speed up to a point where I can actually survive the early game. Here's our weapon proficiency. Let's do another reroll. Okay, here's the other one. Then we can finish that off. And then we'll grab some more damage for now. But I guess we'll have to finish that off soon. I'm gonna grab some pickup range to grab healing items a bit easier for now. And then another level in that. And then I do want attack speed for that. We're not really going for spark-based stuff since we got some good base damage. I could probably just banish that actually. Make it a bit easier to hit the ball lightning stuff. We can banish a bunch of stuff in this category. And then take the crit chance here. And then I guess we'll take that now since we're getting close to the next tier anyways. Hopefully I don't regret this right now, because the early game is just so freaking rough right now. We have the other dedication, so we can memories that, banish plain damage since that's boring, and then grab some defense to help us survive here. And then we do have the other dedication. Let's, I guess, grab the base defense here first. Really just trying to survive as much as possible. Here's our weapon proficiency, so we'll memories that, and then I guess we'll take the penalty here so that we can get that and hopefully survive at the next level. We do have that, but we definitely need this right now. And then we can grab that, and then that later on. Base damage, I'd probably take attack speed on that, I think. We got the upgraded version of this, which casts it 10 seconds more often. So we may as well go ahead and do that. And then we can take that now for some nice stats on the main weapon. We got the huge force one. I'm going to lose a ton of damage if I do that. That's the other version of that, which has a lot less healing. But it does fit the build, so I guess we'll try it. My damage per hit is going to be very low, but we'll take the health here for survivability, toss that on. What's that put my chains at currently? We're up to 8.91. Why? War Chief's Visor? I don't have any bonus from that? Yeah, it looks like it reset there when you get the new version of it. Huh, okay, I thought the same version, or rather the same item with a higher rarity, would keep stacking, but it looks like it just completely reset both of them. Interesting. So we do want attack speed on that. And then I think for other skills we'll just take some debuffs to make both of our chain lightning effects stronger. Rip to lifetime, yes. Make our balls last longer so that they'll be even more shocking to people here. Let's grab some more health. Just doing everything I can to hopefully survive the early game and actually scale up a bit. So we have both of these. Let's do, like, memories on this, and then I think I'm going to reroll to try and memories the other version of this, and then try and grab that for the survivability, maybe. Well, we have the weapon proficiency. We'll go ahead and grab that then. Oh god, I didn't see the trap there. Dedication. We'll go ahead and memories it then, I guess. Finish off the weapon proficiency. Here's the dedication. We can banish that. And then we can finish this. I do want both of these, but this is probably the best for now. Chain lightning, yup. We could also grab either of these. This has a stun effect. It also applies spark, but we're not really going for that here. I'm not sure if we have enough levels for 4 skills. We probably do, so I guess I'll go ahead and grab the lightning strikes. And then we can take this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And then we definitely want the chain lightning, and I think we also want the one that causes it to be attracted to enemies, so not that one. Attracted to nearby enemies, would rather have the chain lightning, but oh well. Here, we would take attack speed on that. Let's try and find something that will help me survive for now, like movement or defense is pretty good. That's a good amount of crit as well. The damage on that might actually be relevant. Movement speed or defense. On this, we would probably take crit chance and area radius, I think, with no downsides. To make it hit more, we'll take the health for now. Then we'll take this for the survivability. We have a permanent 3% movement speed Warriors Fervor. Ooh. Or 2/3 movement speed to your attack speed. Both of those are really good. They're both actually a 50% boost in the effect, I think. So we may as well take this one for the extra scaling, I guess. That will give a bit more attack speed overall, but that will give more movement speed. And I hope that didn't reset. Warrior's Fervor, okay, good, it didn't. And then let's get the movement speed here. And then let's turn down our effects a bit so it's easier to see. Since the ball lightnings are getting a bit silly already, we'll take the base crit here. And then here's the lightning strikes I wanted. Vitalizing, no. Let's see what we got from rerolls here. We have the other version of the Holy Relic. I could actually use that plus that one and get a ton of base damage. It's a bit slower at 10 seconds, but the potential damage, think about it. And then we do want attack speed for that. And either attack speed or multi-strike is fine for that. Actually, any of them is, I think. Don't care, we could send that up. I can destroy a bunch of these. Yeah, I do still have a bunch of items I need to collect, so we can take that. We have the weapon proficiency 4. Oh yeah, I think I wanted to use one of these on the Sork tier 5 traits. So I would have to drop one of the survivability things or that. I have a good amount of multi-strike from gear and other stuff, I think, so we can probably afford to drop that now. And then we'll reroll since the other stuff is available, just take this naturally. And then we definitely want these, since survivability is the biggest issue. Multi-strike is fine on that, we can take that as well. Probably helps a bit more right now. Can get that thing out of here. And then here's the other dedication. Sure. Let's go ahead and finish that off with our survivability stats. I want to focus this guy down because those stupid icicle things can spawn right on top of you, hitting you instantly. And they do a ton of damage. Really hate that mechanic sometimes. Oh no, I'm just focusing on surviving right now. Attack speed is fine on that. Multi-strike would be better, but I'm just gonna take it. Here we can grab some more force. Oh yeah, force increases the duration of the ball lightnings, so that will cause even more chain lightnings as well by stacking that. Here we can take attack speed, or base damage would be fine. We'll take the attack speed, try and get the upgrade on that. Since we have a book, I can choose something good for debuffing, like Transfixion here. Crit chance radius is fine. Go ahead and grab that. Multi-strike or effect, either of those is fine. Let's get the tier 4 defense. And then for this, damage based on elemental stacks, chance of spark. I might not want this because it will add the fire upgrades. I think we definitely want this since we're going for raw damage over spark based stuff, so that will boost the base strike of it, just from the natural spark stuff we'll have. Here, we would want the lifetime. Here, attack speed or crit is fine. We'll go ahead and grab that. God, I can't move! There's so many of them! Here we want the lifetime still. Yeah, let's do some rerolls. Attack speed is fine on that. I kind of need some scrolls, but I can barely move. Okay. So I think we'll just take this so we don't get any bad upgrades, and then that will synergize with the upgrade we took on it earlier to improve the base damage of it. Here, let's finish off the defense. And then here, let's do some rerolls to look for some better stuff. I guess we'll finish off one of these. We don't really have much room to move around right now, so I don't know that the movement speed will really do much. You actually need to be able to dodge stuff for it to do anything. There's just so many enemies right now. Attack speed, I like that. More debuffing and damage, did not see that from off screen. Trying to go pick up the stuff, but there's nowhere to move, my god! We could take Radiant Aura. I think we could use some stat upgrades right now, so I'm just gonna pass on that. Grab some more chains. On crit chance is fine, that will give it a chance to apply the debuffs when it crits. Then now we need another scroll. It's very hard to look around with how much you have to... Oh god, I got stuck on the train. Doesn't look like there's any scrolls nearby right now. Oh, there's one right there. Actually, we can go for that. Still want the lifetime on that. We'll grab some multi-strike here. Got the Endbone, I think, for a little bit. So one of the main things I wanted to try is this one. This gives base lightning bolts and chains. So this should get multiplied by the force chaining. And then I think we do also want this one for some big lightning damage. Or we could take that for no downside. I think we would take that, even though we lose some spark chance, so we'll memories that. Wait, no! I wanted to memories one of the Warlock things. Warlock has multi-strike and force. So no, we're just taking the base one there. So we can do some rerolls here then. Base lifetime. We got the other version of that, which would reduce the healing. We got the force and damage one, which would be better, but it would probably reset it again, and we already have a ton of chains from that, and it's kind of funny, so I guess we'll just reroll, see what else we got. Nope. Nope. Here, we'll take the base crit to finish that off. Here we go, base force and percent force and multi-strike at the same time. And those are the two that I wanted with the final memories. So we'll do this, and then double the massive force bonus. And that brings us to how many chains? 31.49? Holy... That's some chain lightning. I still can't really move, but I should be able to hit a lot of enemies now. And then we're looking for the other version of that. I don't remember what the third doubler was. It might just be the multi-strike then. Well, if nothing else, then it will at least help me survive with some good damage here. Still can't really get over to the scrolls, though. Even though I've been trying for like 10 minutes now. Still the other one we don't want. Let's finish this off for more survivability. Finally, a scroll! So let's take... I do want the chain lightning, but I think we need the slowing effect on the transfixion right now. This should help a lot with survivability, and we are still struggling, I think. Still the wrong one. I could probably banish that, but there's a ton of stuff here, so maybe not. Crit chance and area on that's fine. And then we can finally grab the chain lightning on my balls. Okay, here we go. So I think technically doubling this isn't worth it because the penalty, this will actually cut my attack speed in half, but it will give me an absolutely insane number of chains, and it will double the base lightning bolts. I think it's better to not double this because of the penalty, but it'll look funny. So we are now at 45.47 chains. And that should double the base bolts from 2 to 4 now. Doesn't look like it shows the stat for that, but you saw it at the start of the run. And it's actually lagging really bad now, oh my god. Let me turn that down to minimum. Oh my god, what is... I just broke the game. Oh god. Either of those is fine, I think. I have like 5 FPS, Jesus Christ! Oh my god, can I change anything even lower? That's minimum, that's off. I don't think any of this stuff really matters. I don't think I can improve the FPS any at this point. Oh my god, I broke it. I can't control my character, no! Crit chance area is fine for that. Oh my god, do not go for 45 chains. I can't move. Here we would take multi-strike for more debuffing. Take some damage. If we can kill everything fast enough, then maybe there won't be any graphics playing and I won't lag anymore. I think we broke the game though. RIP. Multi-strike. Color of Confidence. Extra multi-strike. This would take 200 levels to win, so I guess we can reduce the FPS even more then. There isn't even any chain lightning coming off of my hands, it's just the little lightning graphic from the balls. Projectile, does that work on anything? It might work on the Kugel Blitz. It would work on that. Can I see what tags they have? Projectiles, so that would work. Projectile on that. I don't think the chain lightning is a projectile, though. So it'd really just be that for some of the extra abilities. Wait, attack speed magic. That doesn't do anything. That works on the transfixion. I guess we can get that out of there. Area, I would take probably attack speed there, and then attack speed projectile on that, I guess. Yeah. Attack speed there is fine. I can't even really use my movement speed right now. I would probably take attack speed on that. Actually, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that, and maybe we can kill enough stuff that we won't lag as much. What's the duration on the ball lightning? Since we have a lot of force. 44.55 seconds. That's probably the issue with the build, combined with the helmet giving a ton of force, I think. Here we would probably go based on crit or attack speed. We did get the radiant aura. I guess I'll grab it. We need to be able to turn the ball lightning off entirely. That skill is just insane. Total stacks is good. I'm gonna finish that off real quick, actually, since it's tier 5 now. And also, turning the graphics down to minimum for those things should just completely turn them off, I think. Well, I think I'm going to try the force and damage version then. It should at least lag a little bit less, since we should be killing stuff a lot faster with that. That probably resets this stuff again, though. Chaining... Yeah, it looks like there's no War Chief's Visor in there. So it looks like the force was completely reset, and we should be able to get a lot more damage now. Still insanely laggy. Attack speed, sure. Well, good thing we got a lot of defense early on. Multi-strike, yes. Affliction, I'm fine with that. We do have a little bit of spark stuff going on. Here we would go total stacks. Here we would go attack speed or multi-strike. Guess we'll take some block strength, actually. The Sork does have some scaling block strength with levels, so we might be able to get some survivability from that if we max it out. And it is very hard to control my character right now. God, this is annoying. I'm gonna have to try this again without the ball lightning, because I can't really tell what's happening now. Block strength. Nah. We have those. Force, I would go attack speed here. And I'm fine with multi-strike on this. Well, they seem to be dying because I'm not taking damage even before the invincible thing there. There's just weird little lightning balls moving everywhere. I don't think I can really use the movement speed now because it's so laggy. Wow, a 4th War Chief's Visor, thank you. Attack speeds. Honestly, let's just go for the base damage so it lags less. Yeah, I just don't really see why the ball lightning needs to play that many graphics on the screen when they're all the way off. And combined with the huge duration on it, it just seems to be too much for the game. Time isn't even passing normally because of the lag. What? Like, it's taking like 5 seconds for 1 second to pass. What is going on, man? Let's get the attack speed here. This is gonna be the longest 20-minute run ever. We'll grab some crit chance here. Can I, like, turn an ability off? Jesus, man. I don't think so, but that would be very helpful. I don't think I can do anything about that. Ball lightning, stop, man! Crit chance. Debuffing. Attack speed. Oh, here's the base damage. I don't think I can take this. It's taking like 5 seconds for a single second to pass. And the ball lightning is so freaking laggy. God, there has to be a way to, like, turn this off or something, right? I don't understand. I can't do anything. What happens if I limit the FPS? It's already limited. And the naked human eye can only see like 10 FPS. Alright, well, I can't control my character, and this stupid ball lightning is breaking the game, so I think we're going to have to end this one. I can't do anything, and this is pretty boring when it takes like 10 seconds just for 1 second to pass. So if you're going to stack the force stat, do not go ball lightning. I was doing it mainly just for the chain lightning, and we're at 34 seconds on that. Okay, so I decided to let the game play out without really doing anything, and it's still extremely slow, but we're almost at the boss, which shouldn't lag as much. Yeah, there's only a couple targets here, so we can probably just blast these guys pretty quickly now, since my damage should be pretty high. Yeah, one of them's dead already, this guy's getting wrecked. That guy has a second phase, so we'll have to blast him and then kill the ranged form. Okay, that was really fast and easy compared to the rest. I didn't really want to lose after playing out that much. Do I have any other items to bring back? No. So, we did make it to the end, but that was completely unplayable. The ball lightning seems to be extremely bad right now with a lot of force on it. We got up to 46.29 chains on the chain lightning. Base damage, well, modified damage of 2005. Double crits with some big crit bonus. Attack speed is a bit more than normal, but we cut that in half with the doubler to add extra lightning bolts and chains to that. We swapped over to the force and damage war chiefs, which seems to reset the stacks every time. We got the double blessing holy relic for a lot of base damage. Permanent 3% movement speed warrior's fervor. Absolutely wrecked the bosses there, but completely unplayable for the rest of the game. Ball lightning is just insane, and I don't see any way to counter that since I can't turn down the graphics anymore, it seems like. 1.5 billion damage. We had 1.064 billion on the ball lightning, but it completely broke the game and was not worth it at all. So do not use that ability if you're getting a decent amount of force. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.